What's up YouTube, Poiux here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a team build thing. This is going to be a doubles OU team. I can't find the team though. There it is. I called it Justified. I saw someone doing something similar with a Whimsicott and a Lucario online, so I thought, you know what, this would work pretty well for Terrakion as well. And of course, after I did that, I also found someone else using it, but that's pretty cool. It should be... For some reason, some of the stats didn't stay. Yeah, anyway, so this is the main Pokemon, Terrakion. Terrakion is going to... This entire team is just based around making Terrakion as powerful as possible and being able to sweep an entire team. And I've done so many, just like complete sweeps of the entire team. No one else has even touched the opponents, and Terrakion just decimates them. So here it is. It's got Leftovers to try and... because it's going to be there for the whole match. I want to try and get as much health as it can. It's got Rock Slide for stab, Sacred Sword for stab. Obviously Rock Slide hits both, so you know, usually you want to kind of use that. But for more reliability, you've got Earthquake. Of course, the problem is you may also hit your partner, and Poison Jab for those pesky fairy types, which are like ridiculously strong. It's got Max Speed, Jolly Nature, because you want to be able to outspeed everything, and you don't need to worry about its attack because that's going to go up after this. Whimsicott is here. It has Memento, Worry Seed, Beat Up, and Helping Hand. Memento is, because it's Prankster, you don't need to worry about, you know that you're going to hit first, so you can use Memento on any Pokemon that you know is going to actually, it's going to scare Terrakion, or it's going to maybe one-hit it or something, so you need to be very careful. You got Worry Seed for things like Contrary, Superior. They're such a pain. Yeah, I got killed by so many, I've got two-hitted by so many of the Superiors with this Terrakion. We got Beat Up, which is the main part of the tactic, so you use Beat Up on Terrakion. We got 6 Pokemon or 5 Pokemon, depending on how many are alive at the time, and you get to get Terrakion's attack up to about 3.5 usually, and Helping Hand just to power up any of Terrakion's moves that you want to use. Now we have Tangrowth. Tangrowth is our physical wall here. It has Chlorophyll. It's actually supposed to have Regenerator. I don't know why it does that. It has a Custap Berry, Rage Powder to distract the enemy, Worry Seed, as same reason Whimsicott has it, Synthesis, so you can just survive for longer, and Stun Spore to paralyze any opponents which may outspeed and do, you know, some shenanigans or anything like that, or, you know, things that want to set up, stuff like that. We have Blissey on the other side, which is going to be the special defense tank. Yeah, so Healer's very good because it's going to be sitting next to it, but, you know, you could always just use Aromatherapy if anything happens. You have Thunder Wave for the same reason that Tangrowth has it. You have Soft Boil to keep it alive, and Heal Pulse to try and keep Terrakion alive as long as possible. Then we have the 2 starting Pokemon, Lunatone and Solrock. They both have Cosmic Power, Baton Pass, Stealth Rocks. What they do is they just spam Cosmic Power until they reach the red, essentially, and then they Baton Pass it to Terrakion and or Whimsicott. Usually it's going to be Terrakion. There'll be very rare cases where you want to maybe swap in Whimsicott first, and then the other one swaps in Terrakion. Usually one of them will die and one of them will survive. But the fact that there's 2 of them allows you to, you know, have a higher chance of being able to pass on those cosmic powers. There's probably better ways to do it, like maybe sending in Tangrowth and Lunatone, and then Tangrowth can like Rage Powder or whatever. But you know, this is just the way I wanted to do it. I just want to try and mix things up a little bit. Yeah, so let's have a look at the team in an actual battle. Right, so here's the team I ended up facing. Yeah, I sent out Lunatone and Solrock, obviously, as I said before, just to try and set up the cosmic thingies. Kangaskhan's going to be a pain. Sylveon. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, so first turn it went for a fake out, so that's basically Solrock not being able to set up a Cosmic Power that turn, which kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Shadow Ball did okay to Lunatone, I guess, but you know, it's not a big deal. Yeah, so I went for Cosmic Power here. Cosmic Power, obviously, they're just going to try and set up as best as they can. Shadow Ball did tons and tons, so the Custap Berry is going to go off next turn. Because Lunatone has more defense, I didn't want to pass it on, so I went, you know what, let's just go for a Reflect, just to help out Lunatone and to help out Terrakion when he comes on. So Lunatone went a little bit early, but yeah, he doesn't usually go this early, but went for a Baton Pass for Terrakion. Terrakion's already at double special defense and defense. We have Whimsicott out as well, so it used Beat Up on Terrakion, and the Kangaskhan actually used Sucker Punch, so that will allow me to essentially max it out. It's very rare that you actually get to 4 times, unless like both Solrock and Lunatone don't die. But yeah, we managed to get all the way up to 4 times. That was brilliant, and we lost like no health. So there's the Shadow Ball. It was a crit, of course. Why wouldn't it be? So I went, you know what, let's use Sacred Sword just to finish this thing off, because it is a massive pain. Yeah, H-Slash came in next. It used Helping Hand to power me up. So I just went straight for a... I think I went for an Earthquake, I might be wrong. Deoxys in second. Yeah, I went for an Earthquake. Whimsicott took that really well, as you can see, especially considering that's at 4. That's ridiculous. Whimsicott is really good. Deoxys came in. I was scared of this Deoxys. I didn't want it to outspeed and kill Terrakion, so I went for Memento, halved its attack. There goes Whimsicott. Bullet Punch from Scissor wasn't too much of a big deal, so I just went straight for a Earthquake. Now, Earthquake took it down to the Sash, which is really annoying. That means he would have died, but it's not the end of the world, so now we need to survive one more turn. Tangrowth has Rage Powder, attract the attention. So, it was an Ice Beam actually, yeah, so that was kind of sucky, but there we go. Tangrowth took that really well, and we're doing pretty well so far. Yeah, so far Terrakion's the only one who's actually attacked the enemy. So Gothitail came on, Rage Powder, Earthquake, yeah, Gothitail didn't die. It used Psychic and killed the Tangrowth, which kind of sucks. I sent out, I mean I could have sent out Lunatone, but I sent out Blissey just to try and heal pulse Terrakion in case it survived, but it didn't. It doesn't matter because we won anyway, and the only Pokemon that attacked was Terrakion. How awesome is that? Right, so that was the Terrakion technique thing. Yeah, it works pretty well. I have a few matches where it just kind of like completely destroyed them, but then there were some matches, honestly, where like Lunatone and Solrock were just destroyed at the beginning, so it was harder to get in Terrakion, and it didn't survive as long and ended up like killing maybe 4 Pokemon. And there was a really annoying one where I ended up killing about 5 Pokemon, and it was just my Tangrowth trying to, it was tanking, but I had to end up PP stalling another enemy. I did win eventually, but you know, it does get ridiculous having to only rely on Pokemon. So what may actually be a better idea for anyone who wants to replicate this would be replace one of these two, or you know, both of these two if you're not worried about defense. But what you could do is you could have one of these two doing something similar to this, and then the other one could be a different Pokemon altogether that has maybe Rage Powder or Follow Me, and then it can just kind of attract the attention while Lunatone or Solrock or whatever maxes out their defenses and then Baton passes it. I don't know, you guys mix it up a little bit. This is the team I used. The main part is Whimsicott and Terrakion. I thought it went pretty well. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed that, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see some more. Maybe I'll do some more of these build things, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway guys, until next time, goodbye.